Is Virgin Voyages for you? Kim and I weren't quite sure if it was for us, but if you stick around and watch this video, you'll find out. You'll find out what we thought and what we think today. Thanks for coming along and watch this video. Thanks. So here we are in Miami. We have been traveling all day, and it's now 5:30, I think it is, p.m.
5:19.
5:19, Kim says, and this is what a happy Kim looks like. She's starving, she says. She's really hungry, so we ordered some food here at Batch Gastropub. So it was just a stone's throw from our hotel. So we'll let you know how it goes. It's going to be a short evening, I think. We might wind up crashing early.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's the plan. Until we see you again, we'll let you know how the food goes. We're staying here at the Hampton Inn downtown. And there's the restaurant, Batch Gastropub. We're eating there tonight. And here's the view. There's palm trees. We don't have those in Iowa. And high-rise apartments or condos. This is Miami. First drinks of our vacation. Elysian Space Dust IPA. And what did you get there, Kim?
I have a sangria. I have the sparkling strawberry.
Sparkling strawberry sangria with a touch of a little mint. So we're having some chips and guac and cheese curds. Who knew cheese curds was a thing in Miami?
They're chili lime.
Chili lime cheese curds.
Fried cheese.
So, by the way, the chips and guac is really good. I have not tried the cheese curds yet.
I have. They're really good.
Cheese curds are good? Yeah. So they have these little robots. They're DoorDash, I think, or something similar. Anyway, they just drive up and down the road and people get their food out of them. Our entrees have arrived. And we have a batch burger, fries. I've already started eating the fries.
I have mac and cheese.
It's special.
It's a special mac and cheese.
Yeah, what's good?
It's very, very rich, but it's not like really like creamy, but it's very, very cheesy, and it has Doritos on top.
We are in the terminal. Well, that process was pretty quick, but it was kind of hectic. Speeding through the lines. Didn't take long, maybe 5 minutes, 10 minutes at the most.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. We've been through worse.
boarding. Well, we're only a few steps away from getting. Oh, look at this pretty red room. Nobody's up here. Nobody's sitting here. Everybody is downstairs going through security. Another fast-moving line. Here she is. So, I'm just going to do a quick walkthrough. We've made our way to our room, and we'll do a more in-depth walkthrough, but this is the first impression of it. Small, it's not very big, it doesn't feel very big. There's a small desk, and a flat screen TV, a mirror. It's adequate. Here's the balcony. And the red hammock. There it is. And there is downtown Miami. We'll do a more in-depth room tour a little later. So we're eating at Slice. Is that what this place is called? Pizza? Something like that. This is our lunch. It's now.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks again. It is 3:55 in the afternoon, and we're having lunch. I guess it's lunch. Lupper. And so anyway, I got it's called Pretty Fly for a White Pie, and it's very garlicky. And Kim got the classic, which looks to me like a cheese pizza.
A cheese pizza.
There's no pepperoni, no sausage, no green peppers.
And
nothing.
you got garlic.
And now we're being interrupted
Ahoy, sailors.
by a
Our assembly stations are now open for check-in. At your leisure.
The Port of Miami is a pretty busy place today. There's a ton of boats going back and forth through this little channel underneath the bridge. I think sail away is at 5 if I remember correctly, so about an hour, half an hour from now. what we're not on. Thank God. That would be fun though. So it's, I think it's around 6-ish, 6:15 in the evening. We're still in Miami. We haven't sailed away yet. But I just wanted to quickly put down a couple first impressions about the ship. The onboarding process, the embarkation process was quick. It was speedy. We never stood in line very long anywhere, but there were some long lines. Once we got on the ship, I just don't really feel super comfortable yet. I don't know my way around, obviously. There were lines everywhere, long lines. We went to make a couple dinner reservation changes, and just to get to talk to somebody about those took probably 45 minutes, and we were at the front of the line. There wasn't a long line when we got there. By the time we left, an hour after we walked in, the line probably had 300 people in it. And that's not an exaggeration. It stretched all the way down the hall and around the corner and around another corner and clear down into the center part of the ship. That kind of disturbed me a little bit. We ate. We found a place to eat some lunch, I guess you'd call it. It was about 3:30 in the afternoon. We went to the onboard pizza place and had pizza, and the pizza was good. It wasn't special by any means, but it was good. And that process wasn't bad. You stand in line, you go up to the counter, order your pizza, and they give you a little buzzer, and you can take it out to wherever you want to sit, and they will let you know when your pizza's ready. That took probably 10 to 15 minutes to get our pizza. The help was amazing. Everybody went out of their way to help us, and that was nice. I took kind of a quick walk through of deck 6 and 7, which is kind of the promenade deck where some of the restaurants are, places like that. And the bars there was a lot of people at the bars, and which is expected. I mean, it's a cruise ship. It's the first day. It's embarkation day. The sail away party is going to be coming up here in a little while. But I expected there to be lines and a lot of people. The room is small. Our stateroom is pretty small. The bathroom in our room is the smallest bathroom I've ever seen on a cruise ship. It's comically small. I can reach from one side of the room to the other without really stretching out my arms. There's a shower, there's a single vanity, and a toilet. That's it. And there's not much room around any of them. Closet space is adequate. It's not overly large. There's a place to hang up clothes. There's some empty drawers to put clothes in. But it's I don't know where all the space comes from. I think they've shrunken every room in order to get more rooms on the ship. That's my gut feeling. And in order to get space in one room, they have to take it from another room. There's only so many square feet on each deck. So first impressions, I'm yet to be impressed. I think there's room for improvement. I'm going to try to give it the benefit of the doubt and be open-minded. What we're going to do for breakfast right now, I was looking at the room service menu. We may do that. There's a charge. There's a $10 charge for each delivery. So we probably would just go get a cup of coffee somewhere and go to the galley, which is kind of the buffet, if you want to call it that. I think they have seating or sit-down breakfasts there, so we might try that. The ship, my overall impression of the ship itself is it's a pretty ship. It's different. It's not like the classical cruise ships with wood and portals and nautical themes. There's none of that. It's more modern. It's the colors are muted, except for the red. There's a lot of red, but grays and tans and those sorts of colors seem to be pretty common. Seating in the public areas is kind of weird. It's great big couch-like seats or small stools to sit on, stools without backs. I don't know, I'm sitting out here on the balcony right now recording this, and there's a hammock, which is pretty comfortable, and then 2 metal chairs and a table that's no more than a foot in diameter. And so our TV wasn't working. We had to have that repaired already. Hopefully they can get that figured out. So there's always going to be hiccups. I hear the ship blowing its horn. So we must be about ready for sail away. All right, I'll let you know how that goes. Try to shoot some video of Miami lit up at night as we sail out of the harbor. Until then, have a great day. There is along that stretch on the right-hand side there, on the right-hand side of the channel, is where the other cruise ships will be tied up. It appears that we're the last one out of port, which isn't really surprising. We boarded at 2:15, and there was a lot of people in line. We had a 2:15 entry time, and they do stick to that, which is different than most cruise lines. If you have a 2:30 boarding time and you show up at 2:15, you get in a line of other 2:30 boarding time people, and you wait until it's 2:30. So that's different. All right, it is, let's see, embarkation day. We did sail away. It's about 8:20 p.m. on the very first day on a Virgin cruise. And we've eaten once. We had pizza, and it was good. Mm-hmm. But we're going to go try to find something. I think we're going to go to the galley, which is the Virgin's version of a buffet.
Food court.
Food court, yeah. So we'll go up and see what they have to offer. And if I don't talk to you again, it will be because I fell asleep.
It's already past your bedtime.
It is. Well, 8:30, yeah. 1 minute past my bedtime. All right, we'll talk soon. Bye. So here in the galley, they have different, it's almost like a food court where they have salads and burger bar, and there was a meat carving station. And anyway, so Kim got a little bit of some shrimp and some asparagus and rice and roast beef and au jus. And I went for the American classic, cheeseburger and fries. I'm kind of hungry, so I'll try that out and let you know how it goes. As our first day on Virgin's Resilient Lady drew to a close, we were tired, and looking back at the day, we had a great time. We had some reservations initially about whether Virgin cruises were going to be what we enjoyed, and it turns out our preconceptions were wrong. It was a great cruise. We really enjoyed it, and it was very relaxing and a lot of fun, and we look forward to doing another one. So check back often. There will be another video coming out soon covering more of our Virgin cruise on Virgin's Resilient Lady. Thanks for watching.